This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas.
Here we go.
As the Rockets take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Suns won the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix. Now here's Wall. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Green. Going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level of athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and make smooth adjustments midair.
Here's Paul. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hits it from three-point range.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistles blows, and they'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
First team foul.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a clear foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Johnson in the corner. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Booker. Clock at 4. Pass to Johnson. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Johnson.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
He's still refining his shot release. Still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
High post, Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball looking over the floor. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Gobert down low. And again, unable to change momentum here. Quick start for the Suns in this one. Bridges nowhere around him. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Wall. Mr. Gobert. Here's Bolt. Rebound by Johnson.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And Ayton throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Wall slams it home.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You've got to have some special ability to do that.
Now here's Booker. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. And Ayton throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
The drive by Green. And Green slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Bridges outside. And Ball pulls it down.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Shoots it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Substitution for the Suns, JaVale McGee.
19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by McGee. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Kicks it out to Booker. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Booker's got 6.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Your clutch
And
City Texans. Coming on the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
Rejected by Crowder. They get it back.
Out of bounds.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Rockets
Crowder.
ball.
Here is Matthews. Houston moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garuba. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Tate. It's only the 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Suns lead by 16. Booker with it. He's covered by Matthews. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Booker. Driving in. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drop. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Şengün with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding, and that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build
His
for
first
the
personal
future.
foul.
Kevin?
First team
All right,
foul.
David, thank you.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's McGee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist from
And the Suns lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. Pass to Crowder. From the arc. Craig can't get it to go. Outside Rose. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now, here's Bull. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tries again. He lays it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
4-3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint.
To Houston.
3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point.
Get loud for your Quad City Dancers.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Outside, Green to the left wing. Gobert down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. And here is Sharch. Fades and shoots. And Bull pulls it down.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Green.
Count that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Shamet with the steal. Here's Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play uses it to perfection to block shots. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He ends up dropping in 2 for Pistons, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Johnson. Now Booker. 14 points for him. Fires the 3. Johnson can't hit. Rockets trail by 16. Bull with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Wall. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall got his second basket of the game. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
It's Wall with the drop.
Suns foul.
A true leader on
Devin
and
Booker.
off the floor. Wall is a super charitable guy.
No doubt
First
about it,
team foul.
GA. I mean, he raised money for rent assistance. He donated N95 masks and meals to hospitals, and that was done just in the last year or so. Very, very outgoing with his generosity.
Here's Ayton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Rockets ball.
Rockets trailed by 15. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Here's Gobert. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And that one's good, Ayton. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's Wall with the drive. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
Personal foul.
Boy, that was a sweet take by Wall. Once he gets a little momentum going towards the hoop, he's almost impossible to stop.
And great to see Wall beat a couple of major
Houston
injuries.
fouls.
Had to attack the ball twice.
That's his first
Gives
personal
him credit
foul.
for his dedication.
First team foul.
And the Rockets making a change here.
For your Rockets, Derrick
And
Rose.
here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Devin Booker.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Fans, get a free.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, sent around. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2
Pass to
minutes.
Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Booker with no one around. It's good from long range.
For 3.
Booker's got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Chris Paul.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Rose. Count that bucket.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
The drive by Paul. Johnson, a wide open look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D is shell shock.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rose. From deep three-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset to this
Devin
team.
Booker.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rose looking around. Gobert the screen. Down low. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Booker. Launches a 3. No good that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Suns ahead to... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Johnson in the corner. From past the arc. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Back to Wall. Over in the corner, Green. Bull. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in.
A towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Back to Booker. Pass to McGee. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. McGee a screen. Booker outside. Over Green. McGee trying to break free. Takes it out to Booker. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Assisted.
Booker's got
JaVale
24.
McGee.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
McGee with the block. Paul goes in. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And it'll be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
What a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And here's Booker from the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And it's Green with the jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Booker outside. And stolen by Bull. The drive by Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Yeah,
That's
easy
his
call.
first
Yeah,
personal
you can
foul.
hear the smack all the way
First
over here
team foul.
where we are.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Wall.
2
Booker
minutes
outside.
remaining in the game.
Phoenix no good that time either. And here are the Rockets now. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that play.
Defensive foul.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
And they'll get another chance. Booker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Bangs on the trifecta. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
JaVale McGee.
A hugely satisfying
That's his first personal
win.
foul.
A game that
Second
not
team
many
foul.
will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you can see how badly they
Booker.
wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Gobert, and he banks in the lead.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now here's Wall. Gobert the screen. And here's Wall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess
Make sure you get home safely.